Carolina is recognized.
I yield 4 minutes to the gentlelady from Indiana, Representative Victoria Spartz.
The gentlelady is recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise in support of the Ukraine Democracy Defense Lend-Lease Act. The bureaucracy, we all know, is an enemy in any crisis, so streamlining processes and improving speed and agility is extremely, extremely important. I just recently went to Ukraine twice, and I want to share with you the brutality of this war, the atrocities that happened to the civilian population. It's very difficult to express with words, very disturbing, but the strength and resiliency of Ukrainian people and optimism is very inspiring for me as an American, and inspired a lot of people around the world. I talked to one of the American reporter journalists, and he said, you know, I've been reporting here for a while, and I can tell you, Ukrainians don't even realize how they are much like Americans. And I talked to one Ukrainian service member who actually grew up in Kharkiv area close to Russian border, and he told me, you know what, we always thought and thought they were kind of brothers and sisters, but he told me, to tell you the truth, we're not any brothers anymore. These are different people. I look at them, and we are West, and they're East. They're barbaric and lost in the last century or before. So I think it's very important for us to make sure that we support Ukrainian people in this war and fight for freedom, to bring stability in international order back, to fight and defend this fight for freedom and defend Europe and all of us from further escalation of this conflict. I think it's also important for us, to add some oversight and make sure that we do have military attaché to make sure that these processes do work, and I truly believe this collaboration of our great United States of America and our great American people, and also in collaboration with the strengths and resiliency with Ukrainian people, will bring big victory and peace back. So I urge all my colleagues to support this bill, and I want to thank the bipartisan collaboration on these issues and support of this Congress and of this body, and it's very important for us to be strong and stand together, because this is a national security issue that we need to have to resolve. And I truly believe our country, the greatest country in the world, is an inspiration for a lot of people, and we're going to defeat the enemies of freedoms and democracies around the world. So I urge them to support this bill, and I yield back.
The gentleman from South Carolina reserves. The gentleman from New York is recognized.